YouTube boing. Yep, that's it. We're boing. We're very boing today, chat room. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope everybody's fantastic. Welcome back. We're playing Breath of the Wild again. I know I've been skipping out on Baldur's Gate 2. Where is the Baldur's Gate 2, you might ask? Yeah, I took a break yesterday. There's no stream happened yesterday. I'm dealing with quite a bit when it comes to like the real world situation of things, and we are kind of done emotionally with our like living situation right now, so we are going to be figuring out and making a more equitable one, because at this point it's like it's kind of ridiculous. It's been ridiculous for a while, and yesterday was kind of like a personal like final straw, which ended up making it where like, yeah, I need to take a break today. I am at a breaking point, and being at a breaking point is not fun for anybody who's ever been at a breaking point where you're just like, you can't handle anything anymore and you're just like totally done with it. Yeah. No, I definitely hit that point yesterday where I was like, I can't deal with it anymore. I just can't. I can't deal with the person I'm living with. The person I'm living with is like so oppressive to be around and so like judgmental and so negative and so toxic that it's like, yeah, no, I'm not really like okay with it anymore. I'm not okay with dealing with it. I'm not okay with like a lot of the crazy things that I've had to be just constantly doing for this person to like, you know, this person to basically do nothing with their life and just gloat over me over some bullshit. Like, it's kind of crazy. The more I think about it, the more mad it makes me, so I'm kind of probably going to be dropping it now. But for those who know, if you're in like a difficult situation, especially a living situation with like parents or friends or like whatever, like it's tough. It can be really, really tough, and you can find yourself at a breaking point. And having found myself like at my limit yesterday, I was like, yeah, no, I'm genuinely like not okay with this at all. Actually, I thought I might be able to like, you know, hide it still. I might be able to like still be like, yeah, no, live and let live, whatever, I'll get over it, you know, like no, no, it's 2026. We're done with shit. We're done with people's shit this year. No more people's bullshit. We're the one causing the bullshit. We're not letting other people cause the bullshit. Can I fast travel to the Divine Beast and just fly from there? What's up, Just Us? How are you, brother? What have you been up to lately? I was just telling the Ether about my problems with my roommate. More or less. I'm just bitching about it because I've needed to get a lot of this dumb shit off my chest, because it's gotten so dumb where it's just ridiculous, and I have no idea how this person like gets up in the morning, you know, like that's the thing. I don't understand how this person gets up in the morning and like tells themselves they're like a good and fine and okay person. Like, that's like, and I'm not kidding too, it's crazy. It's actually that bad. Hire you, you'll beat his ass. I don't pay for that, but you know, I can get you a taco. I can offer you a taco. If you want a taco, I can feed you a taco. Happy birthday, Psycho! Happy 37th, right? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Happy birthday, Poggers. Poggers in the chat. Everybody give Psycho a happy birthday. If you don't give Psycho a happy birthday, you're a stinker. Did I find all of the places here? Huh. I'm like genuinely just like looking for shrines to see what I come across, and I haven't found a new one. I'm just flying around at the speed of sound. Got saliva to pick from, got a nose to take dick in, I guess. How are you, Psycho? What are your plans for today? What are you doing for your birthday? Did you like buy yourself something cool? Are you like going out today? Big date with the fiance or something? Kerbloom. Kerbloom. Luminous stone. Yeah, where is like another shrine around here? Did I get them all? I feel like I haven't. I feel like this is a very like 2 shrines for the all like 3 shrines, sorry. 3 shrines for all of Death Mountain. Feels kind of slacking, not gonna lie. Feel like there has to be more. I didn't finish the shrine. Why didn't we finish this one? Why didn't we do that? Whose idea was it not to finish that shrine? Who told me not to do it? Oh, I did look things up, by the way. So, I did look up if we were going to be able to get into the Gerudo city without a shirt. There's no way to do it without using a shirt, and I do want to unlock the extra shrines for the ballad thing, so we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to equip a shirt just to do the stealth section or like the Gerudo village section, and then from that. Oh yeah, I needed a torch, right? Did I get a torch? I think we got a torch. We did get a torch. We did get a torch. Y'all were telling me I needed a torch here. Can't just use arrows for some reason. This game is evil. Hi Psych, how are you today? Are you here to listen to me ruminate about my situation? Guys, there's a torch right here. God damn it. I'm just dumb. Oh, what's the sitch? We're just very over our roommate at this point. I didn't stream yesterday because of just them being in the space, essentially, which was like not being like cool to be around. Okay. Can I like freeze it? No. Can I like... Yeah, no, they were just not making it a good situation to be in, so... When I was visiting, yeah. Yeah, no, they're supposed to be moving out soon, but it's just... Yesterday was just really uncool, and I was like, I'm so over it at this point. And I'm done, like, not talking about it, too. I've tried to, like, keep a point where I'm like, okay, just don't talk about it, then, like, you know, don't talk about it, don't say anything about it, let them, just let it be, right? But, no. Shit. Safe scum the shit. I thought I had to throw it higher than that. Oh no, I have to I have to do the whole thing all over again? Oh no, I don't. Still walk from the beginning. But yeah, no, it was basically like just having a meltdown, and I wasn't having it. I'm just tired. Tired of having to basically like treat someone like a man-child all the time. Oh god, wrong button. A lot of Minecraft recently? Nice. I like Minecraft. I think Minecraft's cool. I wish I liked it more, because like there are parts of it that I don't really get, because I get really frustrated dying. Like dying and losing my things makes me super frustrated and angry, and I know you can play the game in a way where you don't lose your things, but I don't know. It doesn't feel authentic to me, and I don't like want to play it. When I play Minecraft like that. When I play Don't Starve like that, it's fine, but when I play Minecraft, it really does bother me. Did you start any of the DLC for The Witcher, by the way? The DLC Hearts of Stone is pretty good, but Blood and wine's like some of the best stuff. Oh my god. I have to throw a little bit higher than the point, but not high. And okay. Okay, we got this. Playing lots of Minecraft. You started a Forever World last year. Oh, nice. How far along is your Forever World? I'm guessing by like a Forever World, you mean like a world you're not gonna like reset ever. You're just gonna like work towards it being like the only one that you use, basically, more or less. Like, I guess the one you always go back to, right? And just see how, like, big of a kingdom you can make and stuff like that. I'm doing this right. Okay, I did do it right. I just had to eventually get it. Gotcha. Did I get my torch back? My torch is up there. I should be able to grab it, right? Do I need it? Oh. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring this with me or not. Oh, I guess it's gone now. I should grab my torch, right? More than likely. Usually need the torch. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Everything is dead now. Both the nether portal and you're building around it. So that's not just sitting out in the open. Nice, you're gonna make it pretty. That's cool. Make it all aesthetic and stuff like that. I remember when me and Circa, like the last time I really remember playing Minecraft, this is like more than 10 years ago, right? It was like me, Circa, Damagox, Hanabi, Dev, Hanabi, first, I think. A couple of different people. And we all did it like with the completionist, like what, 13, 14 years ago for his like Minecraft video. That was a really fun time. Even though like I definitely didn't like stay up all night and do everything like everybody else did. I felt kind of bad about that. Like that's my problem with those games though, is that like I'm not the type of person to like play those games like all night long. And I don't like coming back to the session being like complete, right? Guess I could throw it, right? But like I don't really want to throw it and lose it because I'm gonna need it next section. But yeah, like that's my problem with like playing those games. Like I want to play it with people and then, oh god, this is so evil. Why do I only get like one torch throw with everything? Can I not like use an arrow? An arrow would be great. Oh, I can use an arrow, okay. Sick. Oh god. Ah! Let me up. Let me live, let me live, let me live, let me live, let me live. Cool. Okay. Boop. Let me go up here. Nice. And I can do this. Bonk. I mean, it's a pretty obvious and easy solution here. What's here? You use glazed terracotta in it. That was a pain to orient it the right way. Oh no. Forest Dweller's sword with durability. Yeah, that's a fun one. I don't particularly want it, but it's fun for sure. Here, like, just hold the fire with me, right? So, just like, boop. Oh god, wiggle. My torch is badly damaged now. That's great. Happy that that's the situation. Oh, good luck, y'all. I feel like I need the Forest Dweller's sword, actually. An ice arrow. Well then. Yeah, I feel like I need something to, like, hit everything at once, right? I don't want any of their weapons. Their weapons suck. I don't need that. That's poopy weapons. But yeah, no, it's like Minecraft, Ark. I've played like a lot of those survival games. Terraria especially. Terraria is really bad about it, but like, I hate coming back the next day and then everything's like almost completed when I'm playing with friends, because like they all end up playing like well beyond the time like I'm done playing the game. They'll like stay up all night. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I like want to play the game, guys. And they're like, nope. We did all of the farming, we did all of the things, and like we also did the Ender Dragon and everything without you. I'm like, oh, okay. Well then, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, cool. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Eh. Are you? You're a jokester game. Can I like get a fire going? That's cool. Oh gosh, I gotta navigate this. What? What do you mean? There we go. Okay, got it. Finally. Ha! That was actually pretty cool. I like this dungeon. I just wish I didn't have to throw the torch in that one area, but I guess I didn't. I guess I could have used an arrow if I was smarter, but I'm not smart. I'm stupid. You're gonna build a crazy cat house? You should make it like 3 floors. Or 4. 3 or 4 floors of just cats in all the floors. Make it crazy. The craziest cat floors ever. Oh my gosh. Why is my phone not charging? Is my charger like done now? Oh no. Oh no. I do happen to need my phone to be charged today. I have a date after this. We're gonna go get dinner together, me and the fiance. In honor of Psycho's birthday, we're gonna go out to eat. That's the plan, Pookies. Psycho, you wanna come? You can come with us. I guess maybe over there has something. I don't know where to go at this point, honestly. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I'm trying to think more about it. I'm like, yeah, no, like, just literally... I never play with survival games because I only want to play them with people. And then when I play with people, they always, like, way over level me or they go way beyond me. And then I don't want to play them anymore. I like playing Pal World. I thought Pal World was pretty fun. Pal World was pretty cool. I like that one. I had a lot of fun with that one. I think, like, if all things go right this year, we'll do a Pal World, like, server at some point. I know Othi already has hers going, and I might play a little bit on there and, like, just stream it at night, because I think she's usually playing it when I'm, like, in the evening. I need to ask her about that. I meant to ask her a while ago, and I keep forgetting. I'm sure she'll let me join, though. I'm sure of it. I think the last time I was in her stream, she said I could join it. I forget, okay? But I know I'm usually invited to hang out with them if I want to hang out with them. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I've thought about it. I've thought about, like, making a Pal World server. We had a Minecraft server for a while there, too. But I stopped paying for it at a point because we weren't really using it. It was fun. I'm trying to think of, like, what other, like, multiplayer games that are, like, easy to get into. I know Bio wants to play Don't Starve Together, which was, like... We really liked playing Don't Starve Together here. It's really fun. It's also really cheap, usually. It's, like, $2 or, like, $1. It's you know, very cheap whenever it goes on sale. But it has, like, a lot of new stuff to it, like a lot of, like, microtransaction stuff they've added in post. I want to go over there to those ruins. We're gonna fly and hopefully find a shrine. That's the plan. That is the plan. I'll see what comes my way. Other than that, today might be shrine pretty much. I don't really think I want to do the Gerudo Desert stuff until probably next stream. And then after the Gerudo Desert, we'll push our way into the final section, the DLC stuff, and then we'll be done. So maybe 2 more months. 2 more months. We'll finish in March, hopefully. What's over here? It's another, like, big building. Where I was wanting to go, right? I want to go to these ruins over here. Could be something big. Enter this one from the west. I am entering from the west, I think. Oh no, I'm going from the east. Going from west, actually. Hi, Crayolas. How have you been? How's it been, man? I hope you've been doing well. How are the fish? And how's the comic books treating you? And World of Warcraft. Haven't you been playing WoW too? Turn from the east, the other side is west. East, west. Same difference. I'm gonna have to, like, climb all the way over there, though. What is this? There's just, like, fog. Is it scary? Are you challenging me to go from the east? Should I do it? Is this, like, the Lost Woods? No, the Lost Woods is in the previous area, right? Yeah, the Lost Woods were in the previous area. I think I can handle it. I believe in myself. I'm gonna get lost and die. Traveler from beyond the woods. You are now faced with the trial. Find the shrine hidden in these dark ruins. Oh, shit. I see what you mean. I get it now. So there's a bridge over there. Nice. I have to enter from that side. I've been playing Classic again. Are you liking it? I stopped playing. I played a little bit of Hardcore Classic. Basically, the last time we texted with each other, I was playing Hardcore Classic, and I was catching up on retail stuff when I was on, like, when I was on WoW again. And I was just, I don't know. I'm not feeling the urge of playing MMOs lately. I think that's what it is. Because, like, I liked what I played on retail. I feel like retail's in a pretty good spot right now. But, like, I've already done Classic. I was like, oh, I don't want to do Classic again. I had a lot of fun with it. Hardcore was at least kind of fun and different, but it wasn't enough to keep me going. I have a lot of other games I, like, really want to play right now. And I've been just stuck on. And I think that's it. Like, I think I like WoW right now, actually. Like, the only reason why I'm not playing WoW right now is literally just I want to do other things. TBC Classic will be good. Didn't they do a, like, last night was like a 24-hour maintenance, right? And then they extended it by a couple of hours. So, oh no. I know my friend was mad about it. My friend was texting me. He's like, dude, I just want to get on World of Warcraft right now. I want to play the pre-patch and get ready for TBC. And all like, and last time they made the, didn't they make like the Mists of Pandaria, what was it? The Mists of Pandaria patch for Classic, like messed up actual Classic? Like the anniversary servers. So like everybody lost their hotbars or something, which is kind of insanely crazy. 6 hours ago, oh my god. The level 60 boosts they're selling just don't work. That's actually insane. Fucking imagine small indie company, right? You know, Blizzard Entertainment, the smallest of indie companies. Never have I ever heard of them. That's crazy. You're a sucker for TBC. I like TBC. I do like TBC, but the thing is, like, I think I've told you this. It's just I have a hard time wanting to play TBC on the servers because it just I've already done everything on TBC except for like the Sunwell, like back in the day, and I was a kid back in the day. I was like 7. I want to say like anywhere between 7 and 9 years old was when I was playing TBC. It might have been 8 to 10. I'm not sure. But off the top of my head. But like I have like some very positive memories of back in the day where I'm like, I don't really want to play it again and then like change. You know what I mean? I feel like I could do Wrath of the Lich King, but TBC for me is like my rose-tinted goggles, like nostalgia little bubble that I don't really want to mess with. Because I feel like if I mess with it, I'm gonna like not like it anymore or something. I'm not sure. I get worried about that.
Rivali's Gale is now.
Can I Rivali's Gale in here? I lose the fire though, right? It'd be kind of funny. But you plan on Dancer, you plan on playing the DLC eventually, but there are a lot of like base game contracts. Yeah, I did 100% playthrough of The Witcher when I played it last time. I'm not doing that again. I'll do the Gwent playthrough next time. I'll do all of Gwent, okay? Which is basically 100% playthrough. But I'm not gonna do like, I did like every single mission, got every single armor piece. Like I went super far out of my way in The Witcher 3 when I first played it. And I really enjoyed it. There are a lot of really good quests out there that are super random. But I won't be doing that again, for sure. That's all. It was like 120 hours like for the whole playthrough, which is kind of crazy. You don't like Gwent? No, I get it. I'm not really that into Gwent either. When I first played through, it was the one thing I skipped. I thought it was just okay. It's only the 3rd time they've done this pre-patch for TBC, so you kind of cut them a break. Exactly, small indie company. They're still figuring things out. Only has like, you know, $10 billion or something, but you know. There's only like 2 guys who work on Classic. You gotta cut them some slack. You'd hope they would know how to like pace the game, like how the community knows how to destroy the game, but you know. Wasn't the anniversary version for Classic was also like there's no debuff limit, right? So I could have played Shadow Breeze. That could have been fun, but I didn't do it. I like Shadow Breeze a lot in Classic, actually. I got pretty far in like World of Warcraft Classic. I really do like playing Shadow Priest, but it's really unviable and bad in so many ways. I bet with the debuff limit being fixed though, it's a little bit better. Do we just follow where these guys are pointed? I think I do. Oh, there's the shrine. I told you guys. We're smart. Okay. This is probably gonna... There's a ball. There's a Hinox, isn't it? It's a sleepy Hinox. can hear him. I can sniff him. Okay. I have an idea. Probably could have just done this in the first place, but you know. Did it work? I killed him. Let's go. S-Priest is always one for TBC. Yeah, I've heard. I know that. They're like really good as like mana batteries. Kicked his ass, baby. Easy game. Nice broadsword. Cool. My overpowered weapon just killed that guy easily. What the heck? Playing priest? Oh my god. You haven't raided as a priest? I healed as a priest when I was a kid. So when I first went around, I was a discipline priest. But it was like a weird discipline, holy hybrid. That wasn't really optimal, but people still won because I played discipline and I could shield people. Same thing in Wrath. I feel like I was always forced to play discipline. I liked playing holy more throughout most of the game's lifespan. But discipline's just always been so important. For like just raids in general, that whenever I raided, it's like, oh, you should play discipline because like we need someone to play discipline. I'm like, I don't want to play discipline. I want to play holy. I like seeing big healing numbers on my screen, not shields. Shields are boring. At least for me. Like, I know my HPS is higher with shields, but I don't want to do it. Preventative care is better than aftercare, pretty much. Pretty freaking much. Are you gonna play Shadow or heal? I like Shadow Priest a lot. I did play it in Legion. I was like exclusively Shadow Priest main in Legion until the very end, and then I played Rogue for... I played Rogue, a transition from Priest to Rogue at the end of Antorus, the Burning Throne. And then I did... and then I did the next raid in Battle for Azeroth as both my Priest and my Rogue, mostly my Rogue, and then I finished Gahoon on the Priest because our healers weren't up to snuff and we needed another healer, basically. And I was like, okay, well, I'll play Disc Priest then. And like, I ended up finishing Gahoon on my Disc Priest, who was like relatively undergeared, but I still healed enough, and I brought the utility to push us past the last little bit of the fight, so... And I think that's exactly where I got burnt out of the game, was like having... I did that. I double raided. Ugh. Imagine raiding on 2 characters for 1 raid team in Battle for Azeroth, where you had to grind Azerite to the point where you wanted to actually like scream. That was the worst. I hated... Oh, did I hate Azerite? Arcanite? No, what was the one in Legion? It was a little artifact power, right? Artifact power felt a little bit better than Azerite for me. So, but I had to keep up a priest and a rogue to make sure we got through the whole thing. Oh yeah, there's just the shrine over there. Let's go there. Let's just fly over, Poogies. Easy game. Mainly healing since you have dual spec. You guys have dual spec? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, my friend told me you guys had dual spec in Anniversary. Right, that's so cool. That's so nice that you guys have that, because Original Classic was just so... It was so vanilla WoW that it was kind of bad in its own way. It was fun to re-experience it because I never actually experienced Classic. I was a little bit too young. I played it a little bit because I played it at my friend's house, and my friend had the game, and I would play it on his computer and like help him, you know, whatever, like basically grind for him like a... He basically enslaved me and made me grind for him. Do actual work? Good luck. Have a good day at work. I will see you soon, Kralos. It's nice to hear from you again too, man. DeWilds. What's up, Daru? How are you doing, Pookie? Oh, I gotta find a way to break into here. I like these shrines, and I kind of hate them in the same way. have to find a way in there. Oh no. Do you think I have like a... You really can't tell from up here. There's a hole over there, actually. Maybe this is just the right spot. We just lucked out instantly. We proceed onward through the maze. I think we're at the end of the maze, actually. Trial of the Labyrinth. Yeah. I have fire. I can burn that. Oh, don't tell me this like leads out the top, right? I can't actually get into the shrine from here. Oh no, this is just it. We won. Nice. Bro, it was so hard. I couldn't figure that one out. These labyrinth ones are wild. You woke up early, then you fell back asleep. Nice. I fell asleep really early yesterday, and then I still woke up when I normally woke up. So I think I'm rested enough where I'm not going to get super tired, which is good. I've had a couple of streams lately where I've just been like nodding off because I've gotten just so tired. Where I'm like, bro. I was playing TBC, then Lethal Company. Now got on that real late, but the wife and I have been enjoying it. I'd love to play Lethal Company. I'd love to play like some other games. I'd love to set up like a game night again on the Discord. We used to do game nights like every week, but I think I genuinely need somebody else to like coordinate them, and I can show up to them, but I don't think, maybe I can coordinate them now. I have a little bit more like flexibility, but before it was like me having to coordinate them and then get people. Like we have more people who come to the stream though too, so it might be easier to pull people. Where before it was like I had to ask specific people and then be like, oh yeah, what game would you be available or want to play this day? Would you want to play, like, instead of just being like, bro, you guys want to play poker? You guys want to play poker? Let's play poker. Like, I feel like people would, I feel like now if I was like, oh yeah, guys, we're playing poker tonight, like, it's, you know, it'll be more chill than having to like constantly check everybody's vibe or whatever. Like, I'm cool with like doing a vote, like you know, stuff like that, but like, you know, I had to like, it was a lot of extra legwork that I didn't really have the time for at the time. I still don't really have the time to do that legwork. Game night pog, it would be fun. I think I probably need to get more into like just being on the Discord after streams as well, just to hang out. Because I usually am up for another like 30 minutes to an hour after stream, just getting ready for bed and doing like other gaming stuff. Because like I'll play like my like casual like farming games and whatnot. Okay, so where's another shrine? I'm looking for you. I probably should have gone to the stables. Oh no. Don't try to fight me. I don't want to fight you, Pookie. What's over here? I thought this would be like a shrine, but I guess it's not. Is this a memory area? Oh, it's a goddess statue. Hello. You've done well to find this spring. Offer Dinral's scale, received from the red spirit to the spring of power. I, goddess of Hylia, will guide you. Dinral's scale? What? We had another one of these, right? That we ran to. Wasn't it here in Necluda? No. It's here, right? It's here. Yeah, Spring of Courage. So there has to be one of Wisdom too, right? It's like Zelda. Oh, dude, there was the like arena we were supposed to go to too, right? It's like here. I want to go here. Impulse. I want to go there. Okay. Is the Spring of Wisdom over here then? I feel like the area would look similar, right? This is Hyrule Castle. It's here. Bottomless Swamp. Maybe we should go there. Has a unique name. Might be worth looking into. I want to go here too. I feel like it has a funny thing to do. I can't even like teleport here because I can't open the shrine because there's like a girl dying outside of it. How unfortunate. Gerudo Canyon, Kakarot. That. Huh. I do know we need to figure out this thing here. There's a shrine there. I want to figure out how to get there. What kind of games would you want to play on a game night though, Daru or Psych or Crayolas? What type of like games would be cool? I know Lethal Company is usually pretty good, and I can usually pull Metro into it. I know Bio wants to play Don't Starve Together, which would be an easy way to pull Bio into it. Bio gets jealous when I play Don't Starve Together without him. I'm kidding. I don't think he gets jealous. It just gets a little bit sad and lonely. I want to change my headpiece to this one. That way I can actually move. I do like playing poker too. There are a couple of like poker games I'd be really down to play too. I like playing poker with people. I think it's always fun. Like not with real money, by the way, just like poker in general. Like I played a lot of a poker game online for a while. I think it was called Prominence Poker. I really like that one because the people look like Sims and they go like, they just make Sim noises and stuff. It's very funny and they get very frustrated. And you get to like decorate them. Okay, so like... Is this where we go? Mario Kart? Mario Kart could work. Mario Kart's a good one. Was it just this hole? No, this is the, Bro, don't tell me. Don't tell me I was just being a bozo this whole time. I found it! I only have Mario Kart World. I actually do have Mario Kart 8. I do have Mario Kart 8. We could do Mario Kart for a little bit. I think I still have my little brother's copy of Mario Kart 8. I have Mario Kart World and Mario Kart 8. I do prefer World though. World is a lot more fun for me, but I would be down to play Mario Kart 8. We have Splatoon as well. But Splatoon kind of like has a limited player count, which is kind of like what gets me there. Because we definitely want more like 8 people than 4 people, but 4 people is like plenty too. We could do like Turf War or something. And then I can get mad at everybody for... No, I'm kidding. I'll get mad at you guys for playing Splatoon with me. How dare you? I'm not that good at Splatoon though. I think it's fun. Need to play more of Mario Kart World. Oh, you got to Switch too, Crayolas. Nice. Do you have me added on the Switch? I don't know if we've ever added each other on the Switch. I know I had you on the Wii U, right? I'm pretty sure we added each other on the Wii U. I'm not sure if we had each other on the Switch though. Which is kind of funny. No, you don't. Not on the Switch. Yeah, I think I have the code. I can put it in for you. Or I can send it to you on Discord. Yeah, no, because like for the longest time, I hardly played my Switch one. Don't get me wrong, right? I barely played the Switch one. I played a handful of games on it. I played Splatoon 3 on it eventually, like that, and I played like Astral Chain on it and Bayonetta. Like I hardly played any multiplayer games on my Switch one, so I didn't really add most people at all on it. That wasn't a like, oh, I just didn't add. I didn't add almost anybody. Like I think the only multiplayer game I played was Animal Crossing. Like, actually. I don't think I played any multiplayer games on the Switch one. I didn't buy Smash. I didn't buy Mario Kart. Splatoon also has issues with lag and matchmaking. Yeah, it does. But I still like it. I have a lot of fun playing it. I'm just really bad at it. And I feel like the people who are still playing Splatoon, like, 3 are really good at the game in comparison to me, so. We played Monster Hunter on Wii U. We did! I recently finished Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, actually, again, with another friend. We played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that was the other game I had on the Switch. I played Rise and Monster Hunter, I played Rise mostly. I didn't really play that much Generations. I don't like Generations Ultimate. I wish I liked it more, but... Like, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm just, like, not into it. I wish I had it. I have it. I do have it. But it's, like, it's just not my favorite game. Phew. But yeah, no, we definitely play Monster Hunter. Because, like, I played on the Wii U, I played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate a lot. And then I played Xenoblade Chronicles X a lot. And I also played Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, which is why I kind of don't like it on the Switch, because I've played too much of it already. I don't really want to play it again. It's kind of like my vibe with it. It's just I've played a fair amount of it. You said you were playing Lethal Company. I'd be down to play Lethal Company as well, Crayalis. I love that game. I have like all of those friend swap games at this point. People keep goading me into it. They're like, "Oh, we should play this friend swap game together. You want to play Zero?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll play it with you guys." And then I play it once or twice, and then I never play it again. But I also think they also play it once or twice, so it's basically the same thing. I wish I could play Monster Hunter Wilds, by the way. I should probably reinstall and see if I could play it, but... Let's play Monster Hunter. Dude, we could play Monster Hunter. Wait, no, I actually can't play Monster Hunter Wilds. We could play Monster Hunter, like... You guys want to play, like, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate? On, like, the Pretendo servers? That could be funny. That could be a whole bit. I actually can't play Wilds, because, like, the last time I played Wilds was super unplayable. I tried to play for, like, the new Hunt Gogmazios or whatever. My game just didn't launch. It would get past the shader screen, and then it would crash. I was like, okay. Oh, there's a shrine nearby somewhere. Cool. Which direction, Pookie? Oh, you got an ROG ally? Nice. Yeah, one before Wilds. We could play Rise. I like Rise. I know, unpopular opinion, but I really like Rise. I think it's overhated by, like, the vast majority of haters that hate it. I'll play Monster Hunter Rise for, like, hours. RG Ally, she's actually being able to play Steam stuff now. We have a few times... You played a few times this week during the evening? Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, my fiance, I built her a computer, like, when we first got together, because she really wanted to play Genshin Impact. Pause. She really wanted to play Genshin Impact. Sorry. She really wanted to play other games other than Genshin Impact. So, and she was like, oh, I want a PC. And I was like, well, I'm upgrading my PC already. We weren't together yet, but I was like, I'm already upgrading my PC. And then she was having her like, tax return come in and stuff. I was like, well, if you want me to build you a computer, like, I'm literally just sitting on a 1070 that I'm going to, like, sell or get rid of if you want it. Like, it's really not worth more than, like, $100-something at this point. Like, I'll give it to you. And, like, we'll build a computer. And then I told her, I was like, okay, here are the important things. So, like, we'll make your computer, like, cheap to upgrade if we want to upgrade it further. Even though RAM got, like, really expensive. And she's happy she has the computer now, because at this point, the television in the living room's, like, kind of her space of things. So she has the computer hooked up to the television on top of, like, everything else. So she can play, like, her computer on her tablet or on the television, and it's a perfectly fine enough computer. We could definitely do better. I did upgrade the graphics card to a 5060 Ti last year for her. So that was a big upgrade. And after that, I don't really know. Our next upgrades are like for her are going to be specifically like, oh, let's get like new. Let's get like a new what's it called? Like CPU. Her CPU is really lacking, and RAM, but RAM is so expensive right now. Good luck. She has 16 gigs, which is fine, right? 32 would be good, but 16's fine. She can get by with 16. She just, it's not, it's getting to the point where like, if she can't really watch YouTube and play games anymore, she has to like game specifically or YouTube specifically. But you know, that's what the phone is for nowadays. It's like pull up the phone, get the YouTube on there. How did I get to this guy? It's like hid inside the walls. She doesn't like keyboard and mouse. Neither does my girlfriend, but she uses the keyboard and mouse for some things. Because she likes visual novels, right? So visual novels, she'll use keyboard and mouse. Everything else is like controller, though. She likes her PS4 controller and her Switch controller. But yeah, no, those like mobile PCs like that are really cool. I do kind of want one, but it's hard for me to. It's hard for me. I'm sure you probably feel this way too, Cray. I'm not sure if you've gotten like an ROG Ally or something. Probably after you've gotten one for the wife, maybe you have different thoughts about it, right? But like having been on my computer for so long, right? It's hard for me to like go away from it. I've recently set up where like my tablet, I can play on my tablet, right? So like I'll play games with her outside in the living room. I'll be on my tablet streaming my Steam games to my tablet and playing it mobilely that way. On like, you know, I'll use a controller on like my Steam. I think it's like Steam Link or something, a Steam whatever. Steam Link, I think it's called, maybe. But I use that and I'll play, you know, I'll play my games with her with like Steam Link or Moonlighter or something. And we'll like hang out in the same room together and play games together, which is really fun. And it works really well too. Like not my laptop, sorry. I like to call it my laptop. But I'll bring my tablet like when I go visit my parents and stuff like that. And like I can play games on the tablet still. And the lag isn't really that bad. I was able to do a full run of Elden Ring Night Rain and finish the final boss without dying, and other people in my party kept dying. But I didn't die. I was pretty happy about that. And I was playing my PC from, you know, the entire continent away, basically, and it was fine. It was okay. You know, it wasn't the best experience. It wasn't like one-to-one perfect like latency or anything, but it was fine. It was okay. So when I have that available to me, I'm like, okay, well, I don't really see the point in getting one of those for myself currently. Maybe to avoid some of the problems, like, oh, what if my computer crashes when I'm not there? Oh, what if my, you know, something like that. But how do I get this shrine, man? It's not above, right? It's not in the sky. It has to be like, it's under this thing. That's for sure. So how do I get down there? Yeah, there's like Monster Hunter World too, but I don't know. Oh! Cool. We found it, guys. I found the shrine finally. Mozo Sheno Shrine. You guys know Shen from League of Legends? That guy's pretty cool. Octo balloons. Octoroks are cool. Oh, shit. Major test of strength? Fuck me. This is probably gonna be easy. I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty comfortable dealing with these guys, actually. I see the point of buying one yourself currently. Okay, so you feel kind of the same way that I do. Where it's like you don't really feel the point of it for yourself in the current like state of things that you have. They might get really powerful, or there might end up being like a really strong like streaming service. You know what I mean? Like a live gaming service or something. I could see that making me get one for sure. If it has like a really good display. Like if it has like a, you know, like think about it, like a 4K display plus like, oh, it's a little bit late. You know, like a 4K display at like 244 or like a 140 hertz like display, you know, like frame rate, and then I don't have to have the games installed on the system or something. That I could consider that. I think I'd be more willing to consider that. But like my tablet's a, you know, 1080p 1440 hertz tablet, and my games basically run at that. You know, they run at like, you know, 2K resolution on my computer, and then go down to like 1080p. So I do get like a really good quality on my tablet, and like the frame rate gets to be really solid because that's like a higher refresh rate. Oh my god, I died. Oh, I don't have a fairy left? I thought I had a fairy. I was kind of playing like I didn't have a fairy, like I had a fairy on me. I was not caring at all. But it just gives us a lot more to play now, since all she had before is the Xbox One. Yeah, and there aren't really that many games that are crossplay, right? There are a couple more now than there were before, but crossplay's kind of been the bane of existence, especially since I know you're more of a PC gamer, so it's hard to like, you know, it's kind of hard to find good ones. Can you finally play Baldur's Gate crossplay? I think you can, right? I think that's a recent development. I was gonna say like games like Baldur's Gate you can't play, but you can, right? I think Baldur's Gate 3 recently got support for that. I'm happy she likes gaming though. I've had so many of my friends come to me and then like have a girlfriend or a wife who's like just not about gaming at all, and I'm like, but you play games like all the time, and then they're like, well, but the missus doesn't like. I'm like, yeah, why'd you do that? Why'd you go find someone who isn't okay with gaming at all? Like not just like, you know, not being into it. I get like not being that into it. Like my girlfriend's a little bit less into it than I am, right? She likes the like, she likes the kind of like the idea a lot, but she definitely doesn't partake as much, right? Whereas like I'm more of like an avid gamer, I guess the way to put it, where she's like more like a casual chill kind of person. Oh, I can eat raw prime meat. Let's go. Oh, I was trying to dodge him. All right then, Mister. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, maybe I just eat my meat. It's a waste of meat. Oh. Ah! Fuck. Oh, at least they didn't like, just one-shot me. Oh, ran out of meter. Zap him. I don't know. I've had a lot of my friends like fall in love with somebody who like hates gaming, and I'm like, how? How do you deal? Like early. Oh, oh, I was trying so much. Until you got back into WoW, she was playing more games than you were until recently. Yeah, I think you kind of took a bit of a break. I remember you were playing Siege for a little while there, which was kind of like when I took a break from gaming for a while. I went through a really bad breakup around that time. Oh no. It's like I was like only playing like WoW and Final Fantasy 14, and then it was like only Final Fantasy 14 for a while there. You can get back to playing Heart Gold. You should play Heart Gold. The game is amazing. You got him. Do you have the Poke Walker and everything, Psych? I hope you have the Poke Walker. The Poke Walker is so cool. I think I have 2 of them. I'm gonna die. Pretty sure you do. Oh my god. I'm happy that you have a Poke Walker. I'm very happy that you have a Poke Walker because they are incredibly expensive nowadays to get the actual Poke Walker. It's like $200 or something on eBay. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculously expensive. Like, if you want to get Pokemon, if you want to get the games with the Poke Walker, it's like $300 or something ridiculous. I might be over exaggerating a bit, but I remember when I was looking, I was like, oh, how much can I sell a Poke Walker for? Because like I just have 2. I think I have mine and my little brother's. I might just have the 1. I'm not sure. But I know I have at least 1 of them because I saw it recently. It's in my, I think it's literally in my desk, like right here. And I was like, oh, how much would this sell for? It's like $100 or something ridiculous. And I'm like, why would I don't want to sell it, but I was like, oh my god. These things really are, like, they really went up in value. A lot of the Pokemon games went up in value. Like, just go up in value, though, because they don't make more of them. Which is kind of crazy to me. I think my Pokemon Black version's pretty expensive, too. At this point. Maybe they'll add them to the Switch, too, eventually. I don't think they will, though. It's so sad that they don't do that. I was really happy. I don't know if any of you guys had 3DSs. Like, really. I know Cray had one, but I remember during the 3DS time, which had some, like, really cool shit, they released the Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2 games as, like, downloadable games that you could get online. Oh, those were the best. Those were the best. Those are so good, because then you could trade them and uptrade between them and stuff like that. And then you could even take them to, like, XY and, like, Alpha Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in those games. Oh, those were the best. They were so good. You still have your original copy of Ruby? Oh my god, that's awesome. That's awesome. We'll have to invite you over at some point. Me and my fiance have been toying with the idea, right? We were supposed to start last year, and we didn't end up doing it last year. I think we're probably going to try to push for this year. We kind of want to try to do we want to try to catch every single Pokemon on every single Pokemon game from the beginning to the end, which kind of means starting with Gen 1 and Gen 2 and then Gen 3. Gen 3 is a nightmare generation, so if I can get anybody else's like actual help to do it, that would be insane. Because for those who don't know, right, Gen 3 with Pokemon is the original, like, I guess, like, they call it Dexit, right? When, like, when the Pokedex got, you know, reduced down, because you couldn't transfer, at least you weren't supposed to. You can technically transfer them in some way, but you're not supposed to be able to transfer from Gold and Silver to Ruby and Sapphire. So, what they did with Ruby and Sapphire and the Leaf Green and Fire Red games, and then also the Pokemon Coliseum games, is they made all of the Pokemon available throughout like 6 different games that you have. It's like 6 or 7. 6, 7. Got it for Stainless. Stainless loves the 6-7 meme, guys. But it's like 6 or 7 different games you have to get just to complete the entire Pokedex, which is an insane undertaking to do. You have to own and play all of them just to get all of the Pokemon. And I did try it. I started at one point, and I couldn't get past playing Pokemon Coliseum. I wasn't really into those games. I wish I did. I wish I was more into them, because like I know a lot of people really like the Coliseum games. I don't. I have a hard time playing them. I'm not that into them. You just don't understand it. Mudkip is the best start, and you'll die on that hill. I mean, mathematically, And in terms of swag points, Mudkip is probably the best starter in Gen 3. I don't know what my favorite starter is if I really have to think about it. You need the bonus disc. I have that bonus disc. I still have that. I have the Jirachi bonus disc. You also need the Japanese bonus disc for Celebi, by the way. That's another one you have to have. You have to have 2 different bonus discs. At least the Japanese one's not expensive currently. It might get expensive eventually. Don't quote me on that when you watch this video 10 years later or something. But, you know, we're getting them on the Switch too. We are, but will we have the ability to catch all the Pokemon for like a Pokemon game through them? I don't know if they're gonna let you transfer them over. That would be cool. That'd be really cool if we can transfer them over to like whatever the next gen is, or even like Scarlet and Violet. That would be super cool. But I don't have the hope for that. I really don't have my hopes up for that one. Zelda? Oh, I know you're here for Zelda. I'm sorry, I'm not dressed up for you, Bio. Not today. What's up, Stainless? By the way, how are you doing? You love the Coliseum games. You see, he got sad. I'm not in the maid outfit today. Bio only comes for one thing, and it's disgusting. Is it up on top of the thing? It's giving me like it feels like I got like a false positive. Like it's underground somewhere. Because now I'm not getting its signal at all. It gives a slight signal when I point over there. It gives me a full signal when I'm pointing over here. But like, I already got the thing over there. Maybe it's down. And it's getting weaker. I'm sure you're still doing a new shirt run. Yeah, we're not putting a shirt on. It's kind of funnier that way. Oh, maybe it's down there. I like cliff side. It's like super low. Oh. It might be. I'm getting like a hit here. Let me hit here. Why is that? Does it affect stats? Yeah, it affects the heaviest armor in the game is the shirt. So I'm basically not allowing myself to have like the heaviest armor in the game. But I'm not playing like I'm not playing it on master mode or anything, so it's not a particularly like super hard season challenge or anything. It's just kind of for fun. It's just kind of for fun and to be silly. I don't think it's impressive at all. I say that about every challenge run I do though, probably. I do want to do, when we do Final Fantasy 13 later this year, which is for sure happening, I do want to do the first game with the Crystarium level, no Crystarium playthrough. I want to try to do that. I think that might be a little bit crazy though, because it's kind of one of the hardest like Final Fantasy like challenge runs to do. Might be a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I really do like 13, so maybe I will be able to do that. It says I'm like really close down here, so it has to be like there, right? They're like burning themselves. Like, I don't see like a hole in the wall. Probably should have saved before I fall all the way down and die. Oh well. Yeah, now I'm like too low. And by too low, that's like bad. What happens if I fall all the way off? Do I like die? And how are you today, Stainless? What have you been up to lately? We're up here now. Oh yeah, we're back up here. We probably have to go up higher then. Like, where's the spot? Oh god. Do I need Rivali's Gale to get back up? Probably. This kind of looks like it's going up. Do I get like... Okay, I can get some height here. Not like a whole bunch though. Hmm. Park Raiders. Been getting more ready for the baby arrival. It's coming up quick. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. And take me plenty of pictures. I need to know. Need to see the baby. I love babies. I love babies and I can't wait to have one. I need one. I think we're gonna get a puppy first before a baby, but we are definitely on the right track to having a baby eventually, me and the fiance. I've finally gotten her to be like, yeah, I want kids, which is like, I'm excited about that because before she came into the relationship, she was like, kind of like a bit negative about it. She's like, I don't really want them, but like if you want them, you know, kind of vibe where she's like, I kind of want to, but like I sort of want to, and I kind of might want to, and like maybe, but like not really. And now she's like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna have kids, and I'm like, yes, children. I want to have babies. I want to have a little friend who plays games with me and then calls me a piece of shit when they turn teenager and they hate me. That's what I want to do. And then they hate me for like 5 years and then they like me again for a little bit. And then I die. And then I die. Just like my dad. Just like my dad before me. It's almost like it's a cycle or something. Puppies and kittens are just babies, just of the fur variety. 40 years of Zelda? Damn. Them calling me a piece of shit, telling me to die, and how much they wish I would just put a needle in my eye when they're a teenager. That's my favorite part of being a parent. I can't wait for that one. Yep, I can't wait for that one. That one's the best part. From what I've heard, you know. Reviews are in. The reviews are in, and I've heard that's the best part of being a parent. You've heard it here first, folks. I have no idea what I'm trying to get, how I'm supposed to get in there at all. Like, genuinely, I'm so confused. There's definitely something in here. That's for sure. That's for sure. You should have given her the WoW account first. No, she's gonna know good gaming. Your 4-year-old's gonna be like really into playing good video games instead of grinding WoW mats for you. You messed up. You have to have another one. You have to train them. You have to train them as soon as they are able to move their fingers. No, I'm kidding. You fucked up. God damn it. Rather than consistently losing in video games because your child is inept at games, better than consistently losing in video games because your child is inept at games. Oh no. You know. What's that scene from Invincible again? I can just, 18 years, we can always do another. No. Kid is unable to beat me at games. Oh. What's another 18 years, right? To train them to be good. Would have a console, not a tablet. Oh no, I'm not. Like, personally, I don't know. I feel like I've been chronically online for too long. I've been on the internet for too long. I think I've been very vocal about that, actually. I'm not. I don't want my kids on, like, tablets if I can avoid it. Put them on the PS1. I don't know about that either, but I do definitely feel like the vibe of like not giving them unrestricted internet access at all. And even then, like a lot of the more like modern like kid stuff is very targeted and very aggressive, where I don't think I'd be comfortable with like, letting my kid around a lot of it. But also parenting's fucking hard as it is too. Parenting's also hard as fuck, bro. That comes from somebody who hasn't had a kid yet, dude. Talk over here. Talk as much shit as you want over here. The parents in the chat looking at me like, yeah. Talk as much shit as you want. Yeah, give it 3 years. Give it 3 years when you have one. Yeah, let us know. Let us know how the whole not getting a tablet thing and not, you know, letting them do some stuff on their own is really working for you when you need 5 minutes of your own fucking time. Yeah, keep saying that now. Keep saying that now, right? As soon as you get that age, you fold. You'll fold. Like, for sure, you know? You have the 2 older one, just isn't interested in anything but Roblox right now. Oh, Roblox. Fuck. Dude, Roblox scares me. I'm so happy when I tried to play Roblox when I was like... I was literally in middle school, too, right? Like, so I get it. I was a middle school kid trying to play Roblox. I couldn't figure out how to play Roblox. I'm happy that never happened for me. I remember my friend being super excited to show me Roblox one day. He was like, dude, we could totally play it. Like, Roblox looked cool. It looked pretty cool when I was 12. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that could be fun. And we couldn't figure out how to install Roblox. Best thing ever. Best thing that has ever happened in my life. Your wife is saying zero screen time period. Yeah, she better be a stay-at-home mom who like is okay with the child hating her completely. As soon as your kid hits like kindergarten, if that's your practice, right, is like 0 screen time unless you're literally moving to being Amish. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, as soon as your kid goes to kindergarten or like preschool, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked immediately. And then they're gonna have no idea of like how to parent them with a tablet because they're gonna immediately be giving them like tablets and stuff like that, right? They're gonna throw tablets on them. They're gonna tell them, you know, do your work on this thing. Like, if your kid doesn't have the understanding of like how to use that stuff, probably more than likely when they go into like grade school, it's actually probably gonna hinder them a lot, which is kind of, you know, because that's just how the schooling system is moving to, which is scary in its own right. But, you know, you'll buy them whatever they want if they finish TMNT on the NES. Dude, that's based. You should do that. Will they not even, like, plug it in? That's actually the funniest thing I've heard. If you have kids, you would start them on your old DS games. They would know their gaming history. Yeah, I actually do think the DS and the 3DS are probably good consoles to start a kid on. Genuinely, I think they're good. I think most of the games aren't, like, really, you know, predatory. That's the problem, right? Is, like, a lot of games now are very predatory when it comes to, like, a kid, right? Like, I don't want my kid playing Smurfville or something and just, like, accidentally spending oodles of money or, like, you know, getting, like, really entitled about stuff, or, like, a game that, like, really fucks with their dopamine wiring as well. Like, games that have, like, slightly slower gratification periods, or, like, you know, where you have to work a little bit more to do stuff. Like, I feel like those are fine. But, like, games that, like, instantly... He didn't even do damage. He just made me flop. Whee! Whee! That's so funny. Your niece couldn't even beat Pokemon Fire Red. She forgot the part that required reading. It requires reading, and she's... Wow. No. No, Bio. She's got to teach her how to read. Get her really into visual novels. She'll never not read again. Get her into like a boys love visual novel. Maybe she'll be into that. Maybe she'll become like Shoki, where she'll just like scream about yaoi in your ear. That'd be hilarious. And keep telling her it's a good idea. In practice, it'll be impossible. Yeah, the moment your kids hit like the age where they see other kids and like they start spending time with other kids around them, they're gonna be like, well, they're not gonna know what to do with the tablets, and either they're gonna get made fun of, or they're gonna like, which would be bad, they'll probably get bullied, or they're going to expect a lot out of you because the kids around them will be like, you know, oh, well, I have a tablet. I've had a tablet since I was like 3 years old. Haha. I just play my movies and my games and my whatnots and stuff, and the kid will be like, oh, okay. And then like the expectation, like you won't have set like the actual expectation, and then the kid's gonna like, get like really annoying, I'd assume, right? The tablet on their tablets, so they can use it, but only get an hour total for the day right now. That's a pretty good thing. Me and my girlfriend have started, my fiance have started like implementing some of that for ourselves when it comes to like social media, because especially for her, but you know, myself as well, I'm not, you know, I'm not immune to the doom scrolling epidemic, right? Okay. There's a shrine. Is it just on top? Am I just that bad at the game? Just need to get up there. But we both run into the thing where we like, you know, we doom scroll for a little bit too long. So we have like timers on our Instagrams and our like TikTok and our like those things, like our Instagram, TikToks, Discord. Like we have timers for how long we're allowed to be on them per day. And then we try not to like max them out. We try to like keep ourselves a little bit more accountable where we don't spend a lot of the time, because like we looked at our times once and it was like, oh, she's spending like 8 hours a day on Instagram or something, and I'm like, oh my god, 8 hours a day on Instagram. And she wants to do more stuff. Like she's a sewer. She likes to make cosplays and, you know, do cosplays and draw and stuff like that. And she just doesn't do that when she's playing on her, when she's on her doom scrolling, when she's just looking for videos and stuff to like, you know, be interested in. What would you even be doing for 8 hours on Instagram? Mostly just scrolling through whatever comes through the feed, literally. But yeah, like Discord, Instagram, it would all be like a lot higher than what she was comfortable with. And then I was like, yeah, no, we should probably like not, we should probably not do that. That's a lot of hours on social media. A lot of people end up pulling that. Yeah, I'll catch you later, Kraus. It was really nice to get to see you. I hope we get a chance to talk to you again very soon. I still have you on Discord, right? I think I sent you a message like a couple months ago, maybe. But yeah, no, we'll keep in touch, man. It was really nice to see you again. Let me redo that. You have your kid play the first game. You did play Link to the Past. I think Link to the Past is a good game for a kid. I do. I think that's a good one. I think it starts you. You know, what's it called? It's a game that gives you a good loop of like the moment you start, you kind of get into some good stuff. You get to see the sword, you get to hit things with the sword. You know, like for a kiddo, I can see A Link to the Past being a good game, a good starter game. Where it's like not too overwhelming, but also like allows them to explore and try things, and like it's instantly gratifying, but it's also like a game that takes its time to improve and to get through and stuff like that. Oh my god, where is the shrine? I'm gonna be here all day today. What are you even doing? You'll have your kids learn how to paint so you don't have to paint your 40k Marines. You have to get them to paint well, though. You have to teach them how to paint really well. Painting those small figures is really hard. I want to make a joke, Bio, and I think you know the joke I want to make about it, Bio. I want to make the joke about it. I really do. I really do. I really want to make the joke about your future house being a sweatshop for painting 40k Marines. But is that insensitive? Is that not funny? I think it's kind of funny. I think it's a little funny. Not gonna lie. That's a ton, yeah. You managed to kick your scrolling habit on TikTok? Dude, good job. Try not to get back into it. I'm on TikTok, but like I literally only post on TikTok. I don't really interact. I need to do more like interaction with people because I do get a lot of comments now on TikTok, but like, bro, I don't want to. It's just like I reply to almost all of my YouTube comments right now that are like constructive and not shitty, but my TikTok comments I don't really comment on. I don't really read them that much. I just kind of move on a lot of the time. And I know a part of TikTok's like responding to people's comments with like videos, right? They really like it when you like take the comments and like make them into like mini videos or whatever to like update people or like whatever. But like I don't even like want to be on the platform half the time. I'm just like, ugh. I literally log on, refresh my streaks with my friends, and then upload a video and get off. If I'm uploading a video that day. Which isn't like fully consistent. Yeah, you remember when you first got TikTok, you spent a ton of time on it. Now you don't really open socials that much. Yeah, but you have a lot more going on too, right? Like personally. Do I melt these? No, these don't have anything to do with anything. Hi! I'm supposed to follow this thing? Is that it? No. Dude, I am so lost. Is this it? Am I supposed to go here? There's a shrine here. I am getting frustrated and lost and I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go find this thing, okay? I can find this thing. I'm gonna go find this thing. I'm getting frustrated and I don't care anymore. I put down a marker. We'll come back here later. I really don't care anymore. We're gonna go look for memories now until the end of the stream. Okay, chat? You guys cool with that? I bet you it's like right here. It's probably this lake actually. This lake Colo? Or maybe Mount Dyfus. I don't know. Yeah, no, I have a problem with Instagram too. Like I like to scroll on Instagram a little bit too much, especially like at work, but I have found myself in the problem when I'm home where I'll like get on and then I'll start scrolling a little bit too long and then I'll like lose track of time and that's not good. That's not good. I got stuff I need to do. I got a lot of stuff I need to do too. I do a lot of stuff in the day now. I get busy. I do like exercise and then I have my other hobbies like playing the piano and then streaming and then work and then making videos and stuff, and like I don't offset anything to anyone else. Everything I put out is like from me. I don't have anybody like on my accounts. I don't really have. I think Stainless is like my only moderator pretty much, like more or less right now. Like I don't really have mods right now, like other than Stainless. Nero comes by every so often, but it's really just Stainless is who mods for me. Like, I do, like, almost everything on my own completely at this point. Not saying, like, that as a flex or anything. It's just, anything that's put out is almost purely on me. From, like, everything that I'm doing. So it's, like, all of that's also stuff that, like, I'm managing for, like, my real life time. Because I have, like, I have my hobbies. I like to go out. I like to exercise. I like to, hang out with... I try to hang out and have a social life. Man, does that fucking suck as an adult. I'll tell you what, dude. Going outside and trying to have a social life with actual people in the real world when you're also, like, streaming a bunch and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. God, is it rough, dude. How do I do these things? Do I just shoot the thing? I got him. Got Korok seed. Is this the one I was looking for? Or is this like the murky one? Oh, this is the murky one, I think. It might... It definitely looks familiar though, right? I think we're close to it. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's right over there. I think it's right there. I think it's that little hill. Alright guys, time for a memory. There it is. Told you. Time to watch a cutscene. We're gonna go cutscene hunting. It's gonna be fun. Because I basically haven't done any of it at all. But I feel like I've like existed in this game's world for so long now that I think I can get through where any of these are. Hi Zelda, how are you, Pookie?
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, We'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible.
She's so quiet. I'll
He's
turn it all the
figured
way
out
up.
how to get it to move.
It's as loud
However,
as it
it's
goes.
apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope.
Well, something went wrong.
Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back?
Ooh.
Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
No, her name's Fee, though. I know her. She's cool. I love Skyward Sword. I don't know why people don't like Skyward Sword as much. Like, a lot of people tend to not like it. There's a lot of hate around that game. I think it's great. I think it's a good time. Oh yeah, this is an easy one. As well. I'm surprised I didn't get that one already. This one is... I think I know where to go for that one. Kind of unsure about this one, but I think it's definitely Gerudo. But this is an easy one. I thought we already had that one, honestly. Let's go do that one real quick. Finally, the video appears when you search your name. No, dude. I felt so bad saying that to you, dude. I really did. I usually... Like, I try to be objective with people, so I don't like, you know, not saying things that I think. But yeah, when you DM'd me, I was like, dude, I don't think your thing even came up for me properly. Like, your video didn't... Like, it showed up for me, but, like, I saw it through your Discord. So I didn't see it through, like, you know... And I was like, man, YouTube is fucking with you. Dude, maybe you got shadow banned. No, I'm kidding. You probably didn't get shadow banned. Sometimes videos need a while to, like, you know, take place, though. Which sucks, because usually the most traffic your video is going to get, because, like, you also advertise your video at the same time, is, like, the first, like, 24 hours, the first week. That's when you get most of your traffic. So if, you know, if YouTube messes around with, like, your traffic... Ooh, there's a shrine right by Hyrule Castle. Let's go do that one, too. When YouTube messes around with your traffic like that, it gets pretty bad. I probably should have gotten Bulbasaur, right? Our horse, whatever. We like walking. We're kind of like a walking and skateboarding kind of chat, not like a hardcore get on the horse kind of chat. But yeah, no, I try not to throw around the term shadow ban like all that often, because like a lot of people like to say they get shadow banned when really they're just, you know, uploading shit that doesn't really work properly, or they're like, you know, doing dumb stuff. I know it's like triggering for a lot of people too, where they're like, I got shadow banned, when really it's just, no, you just uploaded something that wasn't exactly to like the terms of service. Like, people also use it as a bait to get engagement. That's true. Like one of my more recent Deltarune shorts on YouTube didn't do well because of the because the thumbnail had the F word in it, the fuck word. It said fuck in it. Because I use captions on all my videos, and like I couldn't change the thumbnail. Well, I didn't change the thumbnail, but I didn't change the thumbnail in time, basically. And it basically tanked the video. It only has like 8 views or something, which is cool. Thanks for 8 views on the video, guys, for the short for Deltarune. It's very nice. But, you know, yeah, that happens. No naughty words. Yeah, no, it had a bad word in on the thumbnail, basically, so that costed it. I'm 100% sure that's what kept it from being recommended, because, you know, curse words up front and center. Yeah, I get it. Not exactly what they want to see. This is when we got the Master Sword, friends. And hi, Ebisu, how are you, friend? I hope you're doing well today. No naughty words for bio. Bad bio.
The blessings of the goddess Hylia. whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers
Oh, I
of
don't really
twilight,
think that deeply about shorts when I
the
upload
sacred
them.
blade is forever bound
Actual
to the
videos,
soul
yeah,
of the
I do
hero.
that, but shorts,
We
no.
pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one.
Why is this fit fire on Zelda? Holy shit. Why did she take this one off? This one's sick. This is her her full princess outfit, right? Not her like adventuring outfit.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's
That's
making it sound
awesome.
like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster.
Tank brothers, let's
The
go.
whole thing does seem to be
Love
overkill.
having a tank brother.
I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Damn. Calling me a bottom like that, that's crazy. Dude, TikTok has at least gotten a little bit more lax about like what I can and can't upload, right? Because like I used to have a problem where some of the things like I would clip to upload on TikTok just wouldn't work basically. And TikTok would just like actually just remove it, or like they'd remove the audio or something, or like whatever, and like they just ruin the video completely. I was like, oh no. That used to happen to me a lot more. Now either our streams are a little bit less edgy, or we're doing a good job, and or TikTok kind of lowered. And I think TikTok kind of like lowered the moderation, or at least the moderation that was like affecting me a lot, right? That's what I should say. The moderation that was affecting my content, not. You're gonna fucking die. Oh god! Let's try to jump!
It is my pleasure.
Peace, bitch! Got him. Sick. Shorts are an incredible way of getting your name out there. Personally, shorts are worth more than long form videos, but to each their own. I think you should be putting out both. I mean, I have a lot of shorts out there that have like tens of thousands of views, like shorts and TikToks. I haven't really gotten like a lot of like, I've gotten like follows, and I hate talking shop. I've gotten like follows and subscribers from them, but I haven't really gotten like a lot of people who show up a lot, who are like consistent. There are very few consistent faces I've seen, even though I do get more people in like the numbers wise, but I don't really see the same voices, if that makes sense, right? Whereas like with streaming and stuff, like on Twitch and like YouTube when I'm streaming, I definitely see a lot more of like the same voices and the same people coming over and over, which is really nice. I like feeling like I'm growing a community of people to be around and hang out with a lot. Very cool. Very, very cool. Kill it before it can do the thing. Scrub. You have to strike a balance? Yeah, you definitely have to strike a balance of like what you put out there. Just a minor test of strength? Yeah. He died in seconds, dude. That was like a, you know, baby's first shrine kind of strength challenge. The Royal Halberd, that's a good one. That was built for a child. The TikTok kicking you off. Does it kick you off like mid-stream, or do you mean it kicks you off when you start your stream? There's like a... I'm surprised there's like a verification for like when you start streaming on TikTok. That's crazy. I want to start TikTok streaming like next week. Mid-stream? You have to do like a verification? That's crazy. Should you just like maybe to like make sure you're verified, you should just put your ID on your forehead. put your state ID on your forehead when streaming, dude, so they can't verify. So when they go to verify you again, you're safe, dude. You know what I mean? Don't do that, by the way. Don't put your information out there on the internet at all like that, especially your personal stuff. This is a fucking threat. Don't do that. But, you know, this YouTube verification is some bullshit. I'm so happy I don't have to deal with that yet. That does bother me severely. If I didn't do it, if like I didn't do streaming and like YouTube and stuff and like make money from it, haha, I make like a little bit of money from it. That's, you know, whatever. Like I would have, like I wouldn't do it at all. I would just like move on. But since like I already do it for profit, you know, smile, profit in huge quotation marks, because currently it's not really for profit. It's kind of a tax write-off if you really want to get into my financial situation about it. But since it's technically for profit, I don't have a mind because they already have my ID. It doesn't bother me because they already have my IDs and stuff like that. But if I was like a normal user, it would super fucking bother. And I am super bothered by it. The YouTube verifications, yeah, especially for people in the EU. I don't know if it's hit Canada yet. And they're trying to do in the US too, but the US is kind of like a little bit fighting back on it, but not really. But they're trying to make it where they have to verify you for like doing everything. They want to have you verified. Like if they think your account's maybe a minor's account right now, they do ask you to ID. I think that happened to Psych, right? I think Psych got a... They wanted your ID for YouTube, right? Because like, they thought your content you were watching was like for kids, right? Or something. Like that's becoming more common too, where they're like, oh, if you're like, if you seem like you might be a kid, we're gonna ID you basically. And it's like, that's not cool. But in like Europe and other parts of the country, of the world, it's becoming more and more prevalent where like you just have to ID yourself for websites like YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. And if you don't ID yourself, it's a problem. But there's content explicitly for kids. Yep. But if your search results seem more like a child, they will flag your account like a child's account, and you'll have to identify yourself as a non-child. Like that's been a problem. That's been a problem since like I want to say like the middle of last year, right? Yeah, happened to you, and you refused to do it, so now you just watch video essays in the back while you're playing Minecraft. Yeah, no, I would definitely do the same. Like in the same situation, I would do the same. Which is kind of funny because like I'm over here being like, oh, get rid of your YouTube account essentially if you don't fucking agree with it, right? Like don't use your YouTube account at all. Show it to the man while, you know, hypocritically streaming on YouTube and stuff, and be like, yep. I want more subs and follows, by the way. Guys, on that note, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, okay? If you have a YouTube account and you've given them your ID, it wouldn't hurt to, you know, like, comment, subscribe. There you go. That's how we segue that one today. Very funny. Time to verify on the hub. Dude, you already have to verify on the hub. I can't even get on the hub, dude. I'm oppressed. I am an oppressed citizen. I'm an oppressed American in a dictatorship of fascism and an oligarchy of pain and suffering. I hate capitalism. I have to verify. I can't even get on the hub. You want me to open the hub? I can open the hub on stream. They can't stop me. I can open the hub on stream. I can open the hub on stream. There's literally just a documentation. Oh no, there's an ad on it. I can't show you guys. But there's documentation that says you cannot use it because you are in Texas, and official state regulations do not allow you to be on the hub at all. Oh my good lord. Oh, I turned off my internet on my phone apparently. Or maybe my mom didn't pay the bill. Did I get rid of my phone? Wait, no, my mobile data's up. Oh no. Hopefully things are okay if I don't have my phone. That's crazy. Hashtag content. Dude, if I get banned for TOS violations, I get like a vacation. And then I can complain on Twitch. Like, I can complain on the internet and get more follows for it. It'd be kind of sick, actually. You think because your YouTube account isn't that old, it asks you to verify for some videos? Really? How old is your YouTube account? I know my YouTube account's like more than 18 years old, so it would be really odd if I got a verification strike where they're like, you have to verify yourself for YouTube when I've been on YouTube since before YouTube. You know what I mean? I've been on YouTube since like the Fred days? Justin Bieber on YouTube. You guys remember Justin Bieber on YouTube? I watched Justin Bieber on YouTube before Justin Bieber was Justin Bieber. He was still Justin Bieber, but you know, I found it. I found it, guys. He's always been Justin Bieber, but you know what I mean. I knew him. I knew of him before he was the big Justin Bieber. 12 years, maybe. It's a 12-year account. There's no way. There's no way. You heard new Steam accounts should be banned from buying games similar to Kin. You suppose the verification of newer YouTube accounts doesn't make a ton of sense. They're banned for buying new games to avoid fraud, because frauds and fraud accounts are a problem on Steam in terms of, so that's the new way that people are selling games on Steam, is kind of doing fraudulent transactions by buying games on accounts from, like, you know, like Brazil or something. Like, you'll make an account with a VPN that puts you in Brazil, and you'll buy a game with American dollars from an American place where your money has a much higher value. So, but it's down price for Brazilians. So people literally will buy games and then they will resell those on those accounts and resell them. And then you'll buy a Steam account with like 1 or 2 games on them if you go through these other third-party means, and then that's exactly why they want people to be verified for buying games on Steam, because they don't want people to just make accounts, buy games, and sell the account by basically committing fraud. Which, you know, does it really make it that user-friendly? No, but does it avoid, you know, people committing fraud? Yes. So that's kind of the point. For when YouTube Rewind became a thing. Oh. Ah, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. YouTube Rewind, that's hot. Only real ones know. Only real ones know what I'm referencing. I'm pretty sure that's the first one, right? That's the first one I remember. Ah, that's hot. That's hot. That was a really cool one too. I haven't even watched it in YouTube Rewinds pretty much. I think I might have watched like 2014 one. I think that might be the 2014 one. But I might have watched the second and the third YouTube Rewinds, but I can't tell you if I cared after that. They really fell off of quality after 2016 though. Yeah. Also mentioned it due to cheaters in video games. Yeah, cheaters would also be a thing. That would make sense. Your thought was, what about the younger games that just get a Steam account and one play Stardew or something that costs? Well, then somebody could gift them the game too, right? I don't think it bars you from getting gifted. I do remember when I made a new Steam account, because I was, you know, I was making a burner account. You know why, Stainless. I had that creepy guy. I had a creepy guy once. I was playing Final Fantasy for a while. Okay, I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14 during my depression coma when I took a break from streaming for about 3 years. Or 4 years. It's more like 4 years. 4 or 5 years, right? I took a break. But there was this creepy dude who was basically unsolicitedly sending me nudie pictures of him and stuff like that and getting very, very creepy with me. And I told him I was not interested. And I just wanted to be friends, and I had no interest in that at all, because I don't have interest in that. Very, very weird guy. But I'm a very like chill person, so I was just like, I just was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But because of that, I made a second Steam account because I didn't want to be dealing with these people. I don't want to be dealing with weird people getting weird with me. I'm kind of not about that. So I made a second Steam account. When I made that second Steam account, I had to pay for a game for it to allow me to verify my account properly. So I had to actually buy a video game on that account at some point for like $5 or more to actually verify and make the account like work properly. And I don't know when that got implemented in Steam, but apparently you do have, at least at that point, you have to buy a game to kind of do stuff on Steam. You can't really interact or add friends or stuff like that without like adding, having the account. And a part of me making that account was like, me being like, oh yeah, I'll play with you people. Yeah, haha, right? Like I'll just share my games from my other account, whatever. I'll play with you guys because like my main account has a bunch of games on it, so I'm more than happy to play games with people. I just, I don't want people who are sending me weird stuff to come over to my stream to send me more weird stuff on my stream. Personally, that's not really a boundary that I want crossed, right? Even though Bio sends me all sorts of weird things, that's fine. That's Bio. But so I did that whole thing, made the account and stuff like that, and shared it, and he sent me a game eventually, and then that whole spiraled into something totally different, totally weird, and I told him I don't owe you shit, you don't give me something. And of course, that person took it a little bit too far. And things got a little bit crazy. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for a whole other day. I don't have, enough drinks in me, and I don't have enough drinks in me, and I don't have enough time to fully explain exactly what happened. Maybe someday when you guys can get me to do a drunk stream, I will fully unpack that one. But for now, that's a little tease. He bought me a game and it went all wrong. You're the one who sends you pictures of Bussy or whatever. Dude, I sent you a nut picture in your Discord. Publicly in your Discord. You asked for a nut photo and I gave you a nut video. So you better be cool with it. Yeah, I was playing with not playing. Damn that. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I was just playing. By the way, guys, thanks for watching the stream. I'm going to get canceled tomorrow. But no, I have like trail mix that I've been eating, and I made a joke. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna nut. And then Bio was like, pics or it didn't happen. So I sent him a video of me like crushing my nuts on video. I was like crunching my my trail mix bag like viciously, kind of like one of those How to Basic videos, if you've ever watched How to Basic, where he's like throwing the eggs. I did that, but with my bag of trail mix, and I sent it to him. I was like, oh, nut video incoming. Very funny. It was awkward to say the least. Dude, it was. I should have reported him to the police. That's what I should have done. I should have left the FC and reported him to the police, and a lot of problems would have just not happened. I would have had a lot of issues that happened that would have not happened. That would have been great. But I am too much of a softie to like chill with people. Like I give a lot of people too many chances. I'm that type of person, and I need to be a little bit like, it's the same situation like I was talking about earlier with a roommate, right? Like with the roommate that I live with, I've given them way too many chances, and like I've kind of let them walk all over me in a lot of ways, to a point where I feel a bit ashamed that I let it get so bad, and I'm like, I'm upset with myself for like not putting my foot down a lot more, because I'm not the type of person who doesn't put their foot down. But at a point, I quit trying with them. I quit fucking caring. And like, once you quit fucking caring, like, it's a totally different feeling. You know, and like yesterday was just like a point where I was like, dude, I'm so over this. I'm so over just being like treated like this. It's fucking insane. For somebody who's like getting like such a free, easy ride in life to like just treat you like shit constantly is insane, dude. It's so entitled. It's so entitled and so disgusting, and I'm just like, dude, I'm fucking over it. So anyway, back to the video game. Where is this one? I feel like I had the idea of where it was. Maybe it's a little bit more south, actually. Maybe it's like over here in like this area. This has like pokey things and stuff. Might be here. No, that's a skull. Yeah, I think it might just be over here in the ancient columns. That seems like it's a named area. Maybe it'll be there. I do have a date to go to soon though, guys, so I do have to leave in a little bit. I do need to leave in a wee bit. Back in the day, you had an alt account for Smurf on CS. Dude, I had an alt account for smurfing and fighting games, and I think I still have it. It's probably associated with a different email. I'll probably have to change the password to get into it, but yeah, I probably still have it. I literally had it just so like I could just grind a little bit more when I was like ranking up, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't even really like smurfing, because like I've always been pretty good, so it's hard for me to even be in like lower levels of play at this point in fighting games anyway. Like after I took them more seriously, it's like pretty hard for me to be in like lower levels of play in fighting games. So that doesn't tend to last long, and I tend to just play on it to like I play on it to just be in a different like bracket, basically, like just play with different people. I like have like less stress when I play. Like I'm not intentionally like getting myself down to like silver and like just scrub busting and like, you know, taking my anger out on people who don't know how to play the game yet. I'm just, they're usually my alt and my main account are like pretty close in level. It's just if I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to like play and like not really care about the consequences, like I play on my Smurf, and then when I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to like try hard and stuff, like I'll play on my main. But sometimes the Smurf goes further than the main, because I figured out in my life, bro's really good at games, and bro's really good like when I'm just having fun and I don't really care that much. When I don't take it too seriously. When I take things too seriously is when like things tend to get bad, and I tend to have a harder time. Like when I'm playing in groups of friends who like get things a little bit too sweaty, I tend to leave because I don't perform well when people are just angry. I guess the way to put it, right? Like I perform well under stress. I just don't perform well when people are like around me just constantly mad, or like, you know, oh dude, we lost a fight, oh I'm so angry, we lost a game, fucking hate everybody. It's like, dude, it's fine, we're gonna queue again and just play another game, who cares? We'll get better over time as we work with each other and stuff like that. Except for that one motherfucker, I'll never forgive you. That one guy, when I was playing League of Legends with you, you know who you are, dude. We were doing fine, and the guy like gave up because I didn't gank his lane a whole bunch of times. Like he was losing his lane super hard, and then he started crying that I wasn't ganking him, and I wasn't ganking him because he was losing his lane super hard, and I had to win in other lanes. Like I had to win the game somehow, so like working with other people, you know, in the game to like try and get it where people would be able to help him win the game, but he just kept killing his character over and over again and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. And like he sold all of his items and got mobility boots to lose faster because I wasn't baby feeding him and spoon feeding him a whole bunch of ganks and like making him have, yeah, it was pathetic. It was really sad because we were winning everywhere else but his lane, and he was just playing really bad. And like, then he hated me. He had a personal vendetta of hatred towards me after that for years and years and years, and I think he still hates me because, you know, I've never spoken to him pretty much since then. Which is crazy to me. Imagine hating somebody because you're shit at League of Legends. That's crazy to me. Like, I get being upset in the moment, but like actually verbalizing and being so full of hate towards somebody you hardly even know because you played a game with them once. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna try to fly to that circle thing there. If I remember right, I explored it. It's like a coliseum, right? Like I've been there before. I want to go there. There might be a shrine. But I'm going to end stream though. I'm definitely going to be done here because I do need to take a break. I do need to go hang out with the fiance. We have a dinner date to go to here in a little bit. So I'm going to not get her too mad at me. Not get her too angry at me. No, she never gets angry at me. I like to joke like she's going to get mad at me, but she really wouldn't be bothered if I streamed for another while. She'd be a little upset at me, but she wouldn't be super bothered. Yeah, it's like a Coliseum thing. Yeah, so we'll do that next time. And then we'll start Gerudo Valley. We'll do the Gerudo stuff. Do that, because I want to unlock the last, like, what is it, 20 shrines that the game gives you for unlocking the DLC. So we'll do this, the Gerudo Divine Beast, and then we'll start on the DLC stuff. Plus, yeah, I think just starting the DLC stuff in general would be good, because I definitely the DLC stuff and the memories, so we can get through the rest of the game, because like I feel like whatever like handful of shrines we have left, right? We have like maybe 30 shrines left, 40 shrines left in the game. Whatever handful of shrines we have left that are kind of random to find, we'll probably come across them cleaning up the rest of the game's quests and stuff like that, right? So let's just focus on questing and DLC stuff and the sword trials and whatnot, and then we will do that. I do want to explore here. Oh, it's a Lionel. This will be fun. But yeah, on that note, guys, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Think you guys are so cool. Thanks for being here. Peace, love, happiness. Bye, 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 bye. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope it was a fun time. I know I kind of was a little bit more like just yapping instead of gaming or talking about the game. It was kind of like a stream of consciousness. I hope that was fine with all of you guys. I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope it was good. Tomorrow will hopefully be Baldur's Gate 2 unless things go wrong again. They might. They very well might. We're kind of in the kettle is boiling in terms of the situation in the real world. Thanks for letting me yap about it and letting me get off my chest. I do appreciate you guys for that, okay? Bye 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 bye.